Hey everybody. So I thought the meeting was at 10 o'clock. It's actually at 8 o'clock. So therefore, this is my way of being a part of the morning huddle without actually being a part of it. Um, there are a few things that we need to work on today. Number one, Venus, I actually sent you an email for a document, and it's called eBuilder. So and I sent you a detailed email on this, but just to follow up via video, I guess. There are 3 tabs in there. So the one says old, one says new, and then one says discrepancy. So look at the old sheet and look at the new sheet and figure out which line items that have value are on the old sheet that are not represented on the new sheet. So I'm not worried about line items that are on the new sheet that are not on the old one. I'm worried about it the opposite way around. Let's make sure that whatever line items that we see on the old sheet that are not represented on the new sheet, the entire line item is copied and placed on the discrepancy tab. Camille, once Venus is finished with that task, look over it, and I think the best thing that we can do is the 2 e-builder sheets that you built. The best thing that we can do is take that new tab, that discrepancy sheet, and figure out where those line items can best be placed in the new sheet that he sent over, and then put detailed notes in there so we won't get struck down. Number 2, Venus, I sent you the travel times and the location for the last line items for the Pine Grove location. Just include that, and then once you finish with that, Camille, can you send that over to me? And then the final 2 things, Sourcewell sent over documentation, so they want 2 things completed, 2 forms. It looked like they were separate forms, and then they also would like us to schedule a time for them to go over what I assume is the Gordian spreadsheet building, and then also go over some of the marketing documents, I believe. Mom and Camille, I'm assuming that this will be more so in your ballpark, just to go over and figure out what they're looking for so we can schedule a time. And then the final thing is, I know today was the day that we had section out for the mentor protege. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that knocked out. Venus actually did a spreadsheet with some NAICS codes that I like to follow. Let's look at those NAICS codes along with some of the trucking NAICS codes and figure out if we can expedite the process of finding the mentor protege. So the meeting is, I assume, from 8 to 9. It's probably going to go to 10 o'clock at the latest, then I'll be headed back. I should be available by text, but definitely for the majority of the day I will be available via phone once the meeting is over. All right, thanks.